Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, I'm going to be announcing my top strings for 2023. Stay tuned. All right, coffee sponsor of today is Hunter. Oh, thank you, Hunter. Hunter is a part of my membership, my coffee club membership, and has elected to hook me up with 1 cup of hot brew per month. So thank you so much, Hunter, for being part of my coffee club. I appreciate you. If you want to be part of my monthly coffee club and hook me up with 1 hot brew per month, network is buymeacoffee.com/tennis spin. If you want to just hook up the channel, super thanks is the way. The link is below. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you out there. All right. So every year I like to talk about my favorite strings. And it looks like there's some movement between last year and this year. We got a couple new polys in the mix here. Let's start with my multis though, okay? Obviously, this is my industry standard, the head velocity. 16, 17 doesn't matter. 16 if you want more durability, 17 if you want more spinability. I like this in the 16 because it does feel a little firmer and there is more potential for snapback because it is a little harder. The 17 tends to move a little bit too much and a little bit too fast. This in its firm and new form, meaning a fresh string job, actually gives you almost a feel of a soft poly. And I think that's kind of why a lot of people like it out there. It is great on its own. It is great on a hybrid, on the cross, or even sometimes in the main. It's just a great all-around multi-string. And I see that after I gave this, thumbs up maybe over a year ago, that everybody kind of agrees with me. So if you're, a lot of you guys actually ask me, what string should I put on? Well, a lot of the times I just tell you to put this on, okay? Velocity, the go-to. Now, if you want more of a premium string that's great all around, it's like maybe a gut-like, gives you a gut-like feel, but not gut. Gamma Professional is the way to go. It's my all-around string to go to. As you can see by the picture on the back, the construction of the string is a lot of little fibers with some medium-sized fibers and a nice wraparound, which gives it a very soft feel, yet a very firm and stable feel. So if you want an all-around string that's just premium, almost gut, but not really natural, Professional is the way to go. Now, for all you guys saying, oh, I want more spin, but I don't want to ruin my arm, well, Professional makes a spin. So, as you can see by the back, that there's an extra wrap on the outside that makes it spin. So there is like a rough groove or an extra, I don't know how you call that. What do they call this thing? There's an extra wrap that's roughened on the outside, or lined on the outside, or whatever you want to call it, shaped, you can even say, that gives it more spin. With it being the way it is with the outer layer, it actually helps slide on each other a little bit more. You can actually feel that it is rough, and it does sit on each other less, therefore easily snapping right? Easily moved, therefore imparting more spin on the ball. So for all you guys saying, I want more spin, but I don't want a poly, okay? This is the way to go, professional spin. And this is great, and professional is great on a hybrid too. If you want to mix it with some 17 or 18 gauge confidential, right? That's perfect. So let's go into my polys. Obviously, confidential is my go-to string. It's what I use. I like it in the 16L because I like that firm feel. So I'm a little biased towards firmer strings because I just like that firmer feel, and I feel like that firmer feel holds tension better. I don't know, it might be just the way I like to string. I mean, soft strings for me just tends to hold tension for a very, very short time. I'm talking 2 hours before I can actually feel what happens. And I'm not that good, and I can feel it. So I feel like firmer strings work better for me. Coach Andrew likes Torbite. That's firmer, right? Coach Chris likes Torbite. That's firmer. Coach Jared likes Torbite. That's firmer. So I guess we all tend to like the firmer strings. I know there's a big, huge open market for soft strings, and that's where everybody's going towards right now. But we feel like it just loses tension a little too quickly for us. So that's just our personal preference. All right, so confidential, my go-to. The string that did surprise me this year is this Polytour Fire. It's the string of Rabakana. And when I first put this on, I was like, wow, I don't feel anything. It feels like I have half of a dampener on my strings. As I played with it though, I kind of got used to the feel, and I kind of got used to the dynamic of the string, the predictability, the feel, what it's going to do for me when I struck it. Therefore, I actually kept it in my racket longer than I anticipated to. Longer than I anticipated to for sure. And I actually rather enjoyed the dampness that it gave me, which I usually don't. But I have been recommending this string to people who want a poly, co-poly, but want something a little not soft, but not firm. And that you're worried about your arm a little bit too, because this will absorb a lot of the vibration and quiet that string down after the ball releases. So Polytour Fire, a huge surprise in my book this year. So try it out if you're suffering from arm problems and you want a quieter string, and you don't want the tension loss, but you don't want the harsh, hard string that I like, try it out. Fire, guys, fire. Now, the string that actually surprised me the most this year, Razor Code Soft, the string of Daniil Medvedev. Now, a lot of people touted this string as being their favorite, possibly string of the year. And I was like, the first thing I was worried is that it did say soft. Whenever a string says soft to me, it means that it's going to lose tension fast. And it's going to lose tension real fast, meaning 2 hours, 4 hours. But no, I put this on my racket, and first of all, it felt like my string. It felt like confidential. It held tension a lot longer than I anticipated. Like a lot longer. Almost until the end. Like after 20, 30 hours, it was still playable. You almost couldn't tell that you've been playing for that long. Hey guys, do you need a tennis buddy? Want some more tennis friends? Have you guys considered Play Your Court? You can find over 27,000 players out there, coaches and playing partners. That's playercourt.com/tennis spin. Or else I didn't. After 20 to 30 hours, it was still in my racket. I didn't cut it out. I chose the 17 gauge, which was 125. That's my gauge. And I mean, I would have to say that, this is probably the new string of the year for 2023. If you guys haven't tried it, I'm sure you might have heard about it and have maybe heard people talking about it, but this is it though. Razor Code Soft. It's not, I don't know why they call it soft, maybe because there's already a Razor Code. I mean, I liked Razor Code. Razor Code Soft I feel is better than regular Razor Code. Razor Code regular actually felt softer than Razor Code Soft, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Tecnifiber is really good with making strings, and I think they really did a great job with this one. All right, so definitely try this one out. If you're a confidential user, if you're a TourBite user, if you just want tension maintenance, this is the way to go, because you'll probably break this before it loses too much tension. All right, so that is my favorite polys of the year. These are my favorite multis of 2023. Feel free to take both of these and mix them up. Tennis elbow, guys, tennis elbow. Take this and take this. You'll get a quiet string bed, okay? Spin, spin. Take this or like any combination of these will give you great spin and tension maintenance on your hybrid. All right, guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.